Hello, and welcome to a Washagarth commentary. It's been a while since I've done a Call of Duty video, but Infinite Warfare Beta was on PlayStation 4 last weekend, and it will be returning this weekend to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So I decided I want Modern Warfare Remastered. I'm not sure if I'd like Infinite Warfare, so I'll pre-order the game. It's very cheap to pre-order, and if I don't like the game, I can choose not to buy it, I can get my deposit back, or I can continue to purchase it, maybe enjoy it, and if I don't, then there's Modern Warfare Remastered to invest my time into instead. In this gameplay, I'm using the FHR-40 submachine gun. I'm using the Epic variant, which you unlock by getting the JTF Wolverines mission team to level 30. The variant perks for this weapon are getting a kill heals you. This does very little, it's probably only about 10% of your total base health, but helps in some situations, and the other perk is increased ammo capacity, which is very helpful because guns in this game apparently only come with 2 magazines of ammo, so if you go on a 4 kill streak, you're out of ammo, and you're pretty fucked. So, combining this perk with extended mags, my SMG has 72 in the mag, which means when I get 72 and then an extra 2 magazines, I'm good for a pretty high kill streak. And I managed to pick up an SMG, managed to pick up a sniper to complement my SMG pretty early in the game, so I managed to use that as a secondary during my first life. I start this gameplay pretty well. I decided, hey, I'm not doing too great in Infinite Warfare, I'm not really sure why. Let's just try playing slow and seeing how it improves my game. And I get a pretty decent kill streak, actually. And then after my first death, things just get worse and worse. It's still a pretty decent game, but I'm still not entirely sure how I should be playing Infinite Warfare to be succeeding as best as possible. Looking at the reveal trailer for Infinite Warfare, I thought the game looked fucking stupid and was going to be a complete failure. I was reading stuff out like the weapon variants, just doing, like, shooting somebody in the dick did bonus damage on one of the variants. That was the tipping point for me. I read that and I was like, this game's fucking stupid and it's never gonna succeed ever. There was shit like the throwing knife, it explodes on impact and can also be re-picked up, like, it can be picked up after you've thrown it, so basically infinite grenades, basically. And then if you hit somebody with a grenade, they die instantly. Shit like this, I was reading and I was like, this game cannot be for real. Like, looking at some of the camos in this game, it seems like somebody who hates on Call of Duty, like, made up a bunch of shit, and then Call of Duty was like, holy shit, that's a good idea, we should do that. When really, they were just mocking how stupid Call of Duty has become, but they've embraced it. Watching the reveal trailer, I thought, yeah, this game, never gonna succeed. But I wanted to try it out, the beta was here for the weekend. This was the time where if I was ever going to try it, this would be the time to try it. So I pre-ordered the game, I tried it out, and from actually playing the game for a weekend, I managed to get to max rank in the beta, which is rank 30. The game's better than I expected it to be, but it is not the best Call of Duty ever, right? I would say the best Call of Duties are probably Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3, some, like, those type of games, right? This game, I'd say this game's not the worst Call of Duty ever, right? It's not like World at War, it's not like COD 3, but it's probably about, I don't know, in line with Ghosts for how good the game is. If you like Call of Duty, I think you'd like this game, but I think you wouldn't like it as much as you have liked past Call of Duties. But it comes with Modern Warfare Remastered, so maybe perhaps worth it to you. My main issue, and I really hope this changes for the full release, snipers are way too powerful. You can shoot a guy 3, 4, 5 times sometimes, and he'll just look at you and just press L1, R1, or if you're playing on the default thing, L2, R2, just press those as quickly as possible. Aim assist, hitboxes, the combination of these things just means that it's an instant kill and it's very easy to do. Sometimes I'd be using my jump boost in this game, trying to maneuver, making it hard for a sniper to hit me. I'd be jumping through the air about 30 miles an hour, they'd just look at me and fucking no-scope me. That shit's not fun, and it's not skillful for the sniper to do either. One of my friends, who I gave a beta code to, he was struggling to use an SMG, an assault rifle. He was doing about 0.5, 0.6, 0.8 KD sometimes. That's his range of KDs for the Infinite Warfare beta on day 1. I said, hey, try out the snipers, they're pretty fun. He tried out a sniper, first game, 2 KD. That's an issue. When somebody's managing to get a 0.5 KD with an SMG, but they pull out a sniper and instantly go from a 0.5 to a 2 KD, something's wrong, because they're not used to the game, they're not used to the map, they're not used to the aiming style of this game, as is evident by their 0.5 KD with an SMG, but they pull out a sniper and manage to get a 2? There's no improvement of skill in between going from an SMG to a sniper, but they managed to improve their KD by such a big margin, it's crazy. And the reason it's so easy to snipe is because the aim assist is back, aim assist on snipers is back, the scope insensitivity is reduced, so it's easier to aim, And the hitboxes are actually larger than the player models, as evidenced by one of my clips, where I got a game-winning kill with a sniper, where I actually missed the guy by about half a foot to his right shoulder, but the game still gave me the kill anyway. And in the game-winning kill cam, when it's slowed down to about a quarter speed, it's really fucking obvious that you missed the snipe. But the game's like, hey, whatever, it's a sniper, they're easy. And it just gives it to you. Something needs to change with the snipers, whether they increase the flinch, whether they reduce the ADS time, increase the rechamber time, make it harder to one-shot so you have to hit upper chest or headshot. I thought that Infinite Warfare was going to be headshots only for snipers. I remember watching a YouTube video about this, and I remember talking to somebody who used to like Call of Duty, but, you know, has fallen off, and they heard that too, and they thought it was stupid that the snipers were going to be headshots only. Looking back on it, that's a hell of a lot better than snipers one-shot in any range at all times and being super easy. I don't know what they need to do, but they need to do something, because when you shoot a sniper 3 times in the chest, and you're jumping through the air 10 feet above him, and all he needs to do is look at you, tap the ADS button, and then shoot. That's not fun, and it's hard to counter, if not impossible to counter right now. Let's go over the specialists in this game. Well, they're called specialists in Black Ops 3. In this game, they're called combat rigs. Instead of being different characters you play as your character, whatever you are, your PSN name, your Xbox Live name. That's you. And you have a combat rig, which is basically a suit that you get into. And this suit has 3 potential weapons and 3 potential abilities. Back in Black Ops 3, you had 9 characters, and each character had a weapon or an ability, and you could choose either of those. This game, you have 6 characters you play as, and each has 3 weapons and 3 abilities, and you choose 1 weapon and 1 ability. In this game, I chose to play as the FTL. He's like a little cyborg guy, and my weapon of choice was the Eraser. Imagine this to be Seraph's weapon from Black Ops 3, or imagine it just being the Golden Gun from Destiny. You point it at somebody as a pistol, it has 7 shots, you shoot it, hit somebody, they're instantly dead. And my ability is called Perception. What this does, anytime an enemy is looking at you, your screen goes yellow around the edges. This means you need to fucking move because somebody's aiming at you. That's basically what this thing is. So I was using that. It's kind of nice if somebody's behind you and your screen's yellow, you fucking jump and turn around and it gives you a bit of a chance, whereas before you would have had no clue that there's a guy behind you about to kill you. Looking at the reveal trailer, I thought, this game's stupid. It's never going to succeed. Holy shit, they need Modern Warfare Remastered to be good, or otherwise this game will be the worst game of all time. Playing it myself, look, it's not the best Call of Duty ever, but it's not terrible. And I think I'd probably play it a little bit. I think I'd probably play it and be about Prestige 2 by the end of the year. It's not a high level, but it's more than I expected to play it. And honestly, it could be fun at some time. The fact that it comes with Modern Warfare Remastered if you buy the Legacy Edition, I think they needed to do that, or otherwise this game would have been trash. Nobody would have bought this game. It would have been just a flop from day one. Hopefully Modern Warfare Remastered is as good as people have hyped it up to be. There's no beta for Modern Warfare Remastered. There's no demo version of the game. The only way you can get that is by buying the Legacy Edition of Infinite Warfare, which unfortunately is like £70 or something, which is a really steep price if you're not sure how much you're gonna play and how much value you're gonna get out of it. Fortunately, I played COD 4 quite a bit. I know how much I'm gonna like the game, and I know the maps, the guns, the perks. I know everything there is to know about COD 4, and I know that I would enjoy it if it stays true to the original version. And hey, Infinite Warfare is just an extra that I get that I can try out and play sometimes for fun. It's not a bad deal. This game's not the best Call of Duty ever, but it's definitely not too bad either. So I just finished editing the audio part of the commentary that you just listened to, and I'd like to say thank you for making it to the very end of the commentary, because it's been about 9 months. The last time I made a Call of Duty commentary was a Black Ops 3 one back in January. I've tried to keep the similar editing style and the similar sort of thing that I did with the previous videos, but like I say, it's been since January since I made one, so it might be a bit different, it might be a bit rusty just on the editing and stuff like that. Hopefully it's kind of similar. This was recorded with the PS4. The video part was recorded through the PS4, so the quality isn't, like, you know, as good as I could do with my Elgato, but the PS4 recording isn't at all bad. I'm not really sure how I ended my commentary, so I'm just going to say thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you next time. Thanks, guys.